Hi, my name is tmiladzi. If the first name Tulufelo is difficult for you to say, you can just call me Milazi or tmiladzi, whichever. It doesn't really matter. I'm a corporate and wedding photographer who's based here on the Copper Belt. I love photography so much. I'm passionate about giving people the best quality work, but more than just that, also the best service. I think those are my strengths. I'm obsessed with service delivery being absolutely perfect, always, always overachieving client expectation. That's my number one target for every job that I have, no matter how small it may be, no matter how big it may be. I love freezing people's moments and showing them in the best light possible. When I'm working with, for example, couples for either their weddings or maybe their engagements or whatever small photo shoot they may have, I want to take them back to that moment when they fell in love. That's usually my target. And then when I'm working with families, I want to show off that family unity. So I always position people and try to engage with who I'm working with so that they may feel that way. And even when I'm working with just simple individuals who are not models, I teach them the model principles and I show them how to pose. I'm always interacting and conversing with someone both before a photo shoot, during a photo shoot, and afterwards. Afterwards is always to make sure that the photos that I've delivered have met their expectations, and not only that, have made them feel something. That is why I do what I do. If I give you photos and you don't feel anything, I haven't done my job. Sorry about that. I haven't done my job. When it comes to my corporate work, I am the same. I'm obsessed with always delivering and making, it could be maybe the PR person or the human resource manager who may have hired me for a certain job, whoever may have hired me in the company, making sure they look like they got the best guy for the job. And not only that, I also want the company itself to fulfill their expectations. Usually when I work with companies, I ask them for what their expectations are. If they have some sort of like vision board of what they are expecting, I always want to deliver as close as possible to that. And thankfully, so far, I have not failed. Always with companies, I'm specific. For example, if I'm working with a company whose main color is blue, always in my editing, I keep that in mind, always emphasizing that color. Or yellow, for example, with MTN or Barloworld, companies like that. You want to emphasize their color. So those are always my targets, so that you maintain the branding also in their images. The images aren't about me, but rather about the company or the people that I'm photographing at the time. So never will I ever tell anyone or say anything about the photos that I have taken, or say something about how good the photo was for me and how creative I was. Never do I ever do that. Always I try to keep it on the client, to specify each photograph to each individual client. Those are my strengths. And that's why you should work with me. And in order for us to work together, you can go ahead and book me online. I have an online booking page. I always add new services every year and change things. Actually,